consorted fertilizer to our hardworking farmers across the Federal Capital Territory. This initiative marks yet another significant step in our collective effort to boost agricultural productivity and ensure food security for our people. I wish to extend a most special and heartfelt welcome to our father, a great mentor and a leader par excellence, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, who has graciously honored us with his representation here. Your Excellency, sir, we remain deeply appreciated of your unwavering support and your consistent presence at programs such as this. This stands as a testament to your commitment to the well-being, progress, sustainable development of the FCT and its residents. The importance of agriculture to human livelihood cannot be overstated, for it remains the bedrock of food security and powerful driver of economic prosperity for our dear communities. In the Federal Capital Territory, where our population continues to grow at a rapid pace, the need to strengthen this sector has never been more urgent. Through deliberate and strategic investment in agriculture, we have the opportunity to unlock vast employment prospects, empower our youth and women, reduce dependence on external food supplies, and build a resilient, self-sufficient, prosperous future for all residents of the Federal Capital Territory. Following your gracious approval, sir, the Secretariat has successfully procured a total of 50 metric tons of fertilizer along with essential agricultural inputs, all of which have been securely stored in our facilities for onward distributions to farmers across the Federal Capital Territory. The items comprise 300 metric tons of conventional NPK fertilizers, 350 metric tons of granular urea, 155 cartons of NPK fertilizer gel, 155 cartons of urea fertilizer gel, 3,500 knapsack sprayers. In strict adherence to your directive, sir, all these products will be made available to our farmers at a highly subsidized rate of 50%, thereby easing their production cost, enhancing productivity, and ultimately contributing to the attainment of food security in the Federal Capital Territory. Your Excellency, sir, the people you see here today are farmers that have been duly certified by the Secretariat as genuine farmers in the FCT. They include members of farmer cooperative groups, individual farmers, representative farmers association, and other key stakeholders, all of whom in their various capacities have been contributing meaningfully to the food production systems of the Federal Capital Territory. We wish to assure you, sir, that we have put in place strict monitoring and control measures to guarantee that the input being distributed will not find their way into open market, but will be utilized solely for their intended purposes.
Investing in women, investing in farming is not a gender agenda. It is a national development expression and an intentional intervention of the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency Mr. President, and through the dispensation of Mr. Project, a dispensation of renewed hope through farming and food security in the Federal Capital Territory through His Excellency Barrister Nyesom Ezenwo Wike. It is through this intervention that today, in joining hands with this project, we are celebrating also our own projects from the Women Affairs Secretariat, which blended with the Agricultural Secretariat have launched Muje Kuje, the Renewed Hope, Revived Land, Resilient Food Security Project. And not because the mandate secretary is a Kuje son, but because through the intervention of Her Excellency, the First Lady's Agricultural Support Program, Kuje was spotlighted as the pilot project to drive the intervention of Her Excellency's project across the nation. The Muje Kuje initiative has integrated 4 flagship programs under the RHI for women, for youth, for students, and of course has celebrated every home a garden. And for this to be the driver, a 15-year-old moribund abandoned farm has been revived, spanning 9,076 square meters and a 206 square meter warehouse. It has become the heartbeat of Muje Kuje and the intervention. Clearing, preparing the soil ready for today's intervention of fertilizer and all other inputs. In conclusion, what we're here to say is that in standing in faith and in the power of renewed hope for this dispensation, and indeed for this flag off, we, the women of the Federal Capital Territory, the women farmers, and all of the referenced population and demographic of women in the agricultural value chain are here to say not just Muje Kuje, but Muje Nigeria, because we will carry the flag and fly. Thank you and congratulations.
I didn't know that my friend is a doctor farmer until today. And that informs that we should try as much as possible to make all incoming mandate secretaries in the Agri Secretariat to show us their farms before they are appointed into those offices. On a lighter note, anyways. Last year, we were here to perform the same ritual we're doing this morning. And today, what we did last year is reflecting in the markets today. Why? Because farmers got inputs timely at subsidized rates. That scaled up production. And of course, because there was minimal cost of inputs, the prices of foods are down. And we're hoping that what we are doing today will further affect the prices of food come next season. What the FCT administration is doing is what is necessary to every administration or government that wants to create enabling environment for farmers to produce in order to meet the full demands of the country. Food insecurity is a global problem. That we are doing this means we are strategic and deliberate about providing food for our people towards addressing such problem. We want to congratulate the FCT administration for being on track by flagging up the distribution of this inputs. And we're hopeful that when this gets to the right persons, that production in FCT, particularly agro productions, will be well affected positively, I would say. And if that is done, we will all go to markets not tensed because food prices will be down. Having said that, I want to say on behalf of the FCT Council of Chiefs, where the honor of Abaji chairs, that we'll continue to provide support to the FCT administration towards carrying out their responsibility. We are there at the grassroots to make advocacies for you and to ensure that your programs are cascaded down and also provide signatures and buy-in for most of what you do. We want to thank you for what you have been doing, particularly the Agri Secretariat. We are asking that if you do more, we will feed other states in the shortest possible time. Thank you very much and good afternoon.
It's a privilege and honor to be here representing His Excellency, the Honorable Minister. I bring you warm greetings from him and permit me to so deliver his address, brief address. It gives me great pleasure to officially flag off the distribution and sales of fertilizers at 50% subsidized rates to farmers across the 6 area councils of the FCT. This initiative underscores our firm commitment to food security, agricultural revitalization, and the welfare of our people. As the FOA has emphasized, food insecurity threatens dignity, stability, and peace. In view of this, and in alignment with Mr. President's renewed hope agenda, the FCTA has institutionalized this annual support scheme to ease production costs and enhance yields. This year, We have procured 50 metric tons and assorted fertilizers as already outlined by the Mandate Secretary. The timing of this exercise is deliberate, coinciding with the farming season to ensure farmers across access inputs when most needed. Mechanisms are being put in place to ensure that these resources reach genuine farmers and prevent diversion or misuse. We recognize that fertilizers alone are not enough. That is why the administration, in collaboration with the development partners such as JECA, IITA, FAO, and the Leventis Foundation, continues to prioritize capacity building and the promotion of good agronomic practices. We also acknowledge the support of the World Bank through ACRESEL project, the Islamic Development Bank via the SAPAZ program, and the FCT Fadama Cares project. Together, these interventions are reclaiming degraded lands, supporting livelihoods, and revitalizing key agricultural sectors. Let me reaffirm that this administration remains committed to building a prosperous, inclusive, and secured city. Our enhanced security efforts are already restoring confidence in our communities and providing a safe environment for agriculture and investment. I particularly appeal to our youth to embrace agriculture as a viable pathway to prosperity. The FCT is blessed with a vast arable land, and our nation needs more youth returning to the land as farmers rather than waiting endlessly for white-collar jobs. To the beneficiaries of this gesture, please use this input strictly for cultivation. Do not sell them, for their true value lies in the harvest they will yield and the livelihoods they will sustain. Together, let us commit to food self-sufficiency, improved livelihoods, and a vibrant agricultural future for the FCT and for the nation. May God bless our efforts and grant us a fruitful season. Today, we'll flag off the sale and distribution of these fertilizers to our farmers. And it's our belief and hope that this exercise will guarantee food security and a greater, better livelihood to our people. To the glory of God and to the success of our farmers, we today commission this.